Oresuki episode 4. Uh, the past 3 episodes have been better than this episode, but nonetheless, this episode was still great, and I'm still expecting a lot of good things from the series, like I've previously been saying. But like this episode, basically, it started right off from where Pansy revealed her true appearance, and because of that, Joro is meeting her every day in the library after school, and Joro still being a prick to her. However, while she's like that, he's honest about him hating her. She doesn't like the reason she's coming here. Because basically, the only reason he's coming to the library is not to talk to her, but to avoid Himawari and Cosmos because they still haven't said they're sorry, and they haven't really been talking. They're not really friends at the current moment. And then Joro is getting encouraged to make up with them because you can't just avoid them your whole school life or however long you'll be close to each other. Like they're your friends, you gotta mend your mistake. That's all there is. And so he goes to Cosmos. However, we have a new character. Uh, Forgive me if I say it wrong, but I believe her name is Asunoro. And basically, she's the reporter, and she's saying that like since there's a dance, and wondering who's gonna be the the basically our version of prom and queen. And basically, there's three queens and one king. I mean, it would be nuts if the three queens aren't Pansy, Himawari, and Cosmo. Like that's perfect right there. And the king, obviously Joro. And as Himawari is saying her does like confused because she's not understanding this language. Like, what is this language am I listening to? What am I looking at here? Even though you speak Japanese, you speak modern Japanese, but yet you don't understand it. Like, you must be a baboon to not understand that. That's like saying American people don't understand English. She sees Joros and she basically runs for it. Like she just runs for the hill, trying to avoid any possible single interaction with him at all costs because he doesn't want to go through all that BS, all that serious talk to be potentially have a heart broken a second time. And basically, we get this funny argument to be like, I want to be your friend. And basically, Cosmos, I mean, Himawari was like, I want to be your friend too. I was like, and they did just there together, like saying, well, why are you making this so difficult to me? You don't need to make this is so much easier than it needs to be. You're just being a child about it. Excuse me, my language. And they just here laughing it off and thinking, oh, we kawaii, we straight, we good, homie. And that basically with him already part of the squad now, part of the stunning crew, along with Pansy. And Pansy is going to teach Himawari, however, there's a cost. Pansy wants to go on a date with Joro. Basically, our first actual progression with well, not progression, romantic progression, right? And then my man Joro, like the idiot he is, he forget Cosmos is even there. He forgot she even existed. And I'm like, am I forgetting anyone? Nah, I'm probably not. Even if I am, she probably doesn't matter. She's probably irrelevant. And yet, Cosmos have been following him the whole entire time, trying to figure out a way to apologize to Joro, but since she'll sigh, she acts like she's a tsundere. She doesn't actually care about Joro, but she liked Joro. She actually had wrote her fantasy of Joro being this nice guy, even though in reality he's a prick. And so up to Joro to amend his mistake for Himawari. I mean Cosmos. So he fixes that and pretends to be the hero, the shiny armor that he is, and apologizes to him. And and then the last part it was we we see him trying to give a challenge to Joe's son, saying like if you help me with if you defeat me at this, I'll lose, blah blah blah, all that stuff. But his real intention, the only reason he really wanted to challenge him at studying, because so they wanted to be friends, and like it really annoyed me the atmosphere that son had around him. He was acting like such a scumbag around his friend. I mean, even though they might not be your friend anymore at that point in time, still, you don't act like that. Like, I mean, you don't act like Joro, that's fine. But Himawari did nothing to you, dog. She did absolutely nothing. She was a loyal person, but she doesn't care about you that much anymore. She just sees you as a friend. She doesn't see you as a rival anymore. She's all about that Joro. Himawari and Cosmo, they love Joro now. And now Himawari and Cosmos are basically rivals against Pansy for Joro's love. However, Joro doesn't know that. He's thinking that it's an even playing field. He doesn't know anything can happen. It's fair game at this point. And they all get together in the library, acting like they're best buddies, even though Joro literally tried to rape Pansy. But being the waifu we all need, she easily forgives Sun without a trace of hesitation. But she's only mean to Joro, but that's because she actually cares for Joro. She got to be like that tsundere. Like if she openly shows affection for Joro, but she can't be like all soft and sweet on Joro at the same time. And then this girl, Cosmo, really gave them 5,000 questions and saying like, "Oh, if you want help for this quiz, 5,000 questions plus all today. Got to complete today, or you're done." And everybody's just like, "Who does 5,000 questions? Like that ain't gonna be me. That ain't gonna be me or you." Like everybody just shocked, and at one point, Sunshine was like, let me move on to the next life. If I could just go to heaven and not have to do this work, that'd be so great. Like, oh my God, help me, please, God." But however, Himawari was the chosen one. She was saved for the wrath of Cosmos. He was saved by her goddess, Pansy, teaching her Japanese and giving her cookies at the same time. And they finished their study. They were all cool, and they barely finished. They finished it. It wasn't fun, but they finished it nonetheless. And we see the respectable Joro being friends with them, but no. Joro isn't always like that. Literally a second later, Joro reveals his true intention, and he realizes, oh, since it's a neutral playing field, I can actually go after this girl. And he actually updates his objective. Now he doesn't want to go after just one girl now. He wants to have a harem of girls, and we literally see a shot of them literally having their sex appeal all over him, being all over him with his pride as a man, as a human being who's evolved, who has stayed woke. Like I keep saying it, but Joro so far, MVP of this year, MVP. Like to do that much in so little time, and I just find that amazing. And the one thing I didn't point out, I love how they're aware this is a TV show. They even saying like, "Oh, this is only episode 4. We haven't gotten into the real objective yet. We haven't got to the real arc yet. So the worst has yet to come. So I'm just excited. Like I'm having a feast over here, like eating my popcorn and watching this at the same time." But otherwise, though, this was a great episode. I'm done for the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want more content. And as always, I'll see you later.